Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I am Caitlin with the Crystal Sun and Moon Tarot. Hi, if you're brand new to my channel, hi guys, welcome. I love to have you. If you are a returning subscriber, hi. Love you guys. I've been gone for a minute, I've had a lot going on in my personal life and, especially with my own my own dynamic with my masculine and stuff. Just a lot of stuff has been going on with me personally, and I have not felt drawn to do a reading, but now I had a personally big tower moment happen at the beginning of the week. So I am now in the mode and mind space. I'm like, I need to do a reading. Not just for me, but for the collective and those that need it. Sorry, I'm drinking apple juice. But yeah, so this is going to be a reading for, do they love me? Do they care about me? Just along those lines of, whether you guys have never dated before or if you're in a relationship still and you're just trying to check the energies because you're not sure exactly what's coming off of them, you're getting mixed signals or whatever. So we're just going to chop into the energies, check out what's going on. As usual, this is a general reading. Take what resonates. Leave the rest. If the message does not resonate for you and you're like, that doesn't sound like my dynamic, it's not for you. The message was not for you. It was for somebody else. Basically like take it with a grain of salt kind of thing. So yes, we're going to start with, this is deck 1, 2, 3, 4. This is my blue selenite egg. This is my clear quartz pendant. This is my blue goldstone heart, actually, that I have been keeping on me. Yeah, and this is black obsidian. So choose, guys, either by the number or the stone. Feel free to pause the video. If not, we are going to get started. Oh, yes. Nah, I'll tell you all the decks later. I'll just put the decks, all the decks that I use, I'll just put in the description below. I was going to say them, but nah, we'll just put them down in the description below. All right, guys, let's get started with deck number 1. All right, if you chose deck number 1, this is a blue selenite egg. Just falls over. All right, so I have 3 tarot cards for you guys and 3 oracle cards. Let's start with the tarot cards. We have the 4 of Cups, the 7 of Pentacles, and the Hermit. That is Virgo energy. And then we have, for your Goddess Guidance Oracle card, we have Bast, Independence. Your independence is a foundation for your strength and success. And we have Handfasting, Union. And we also have Spiritual Understanding, Archangel Raziel. I am bringing you esoteric information and symbols, helping you understand spiritual truths. Okay. And if I feel like pulling from the Romance Angels, I will. Just letting you guys know that. First off, I'm getting just this big, like, push and pull type of energy. Very much, not really knowing where you want to go with it, because there is obviously in the center this need, this want for union. And it's obvious by the card, like there's no way around it, union, but it's mainly with all the other cards around it that I'm feeling that this relationship at this point is coming to almost like a fork in the road, that it's like, do we continue? I really feel like this is maybe like people that have kind of been dealing with this relationship for a while, and you're kind of at the crossroads of, do I continue down this path of this relationship, or do I decide to follow my own, take my own independence and follow my own path and everything. This is definitely interesting because my mom just got home. Anyway, God, she just distracted me. It's okay. Very much though, I'm feeling this like push and pull type tugging energy of where do we go from here? Because the Four of Cups is very much about, you know, kind of being at a stalemate, not wanting to receive what's being offered to you, and kind of just being more stuck and stagnant in yourself. It's like a stubborn child that's like, here, this is what you wanted, and it's like, no, you know, like the arms crossed and everything, like, no, like, I'm just gonna, you know, I'm gonna be pig-headed. I'm gonna sit here and just, you know, not paying attention to anything going around me. I'll just, you know, I'll take my own vision and everything, you know, my own perspective, because she's literally sitting upside down, you know, or laying upside down. Like, she's like, I'll take my own perspective, thank you very much. Meanwhile, the Seven of Pentacles, it's telling me that this has been going on for a bit, you know, it's been going on for a minute. That it's about, so the Seven of Pentacles in itself is a card about, you know, you've planted your seeds and you're tending to it. You haven't harvested yet, but you're tending to it, and it's getting close to harvest, and you're just kind of at that point. So there's seed time, progression time, and harvest time. Right now, it feels like it's in that progression time that you're like, I can't really see the fruits of my labor, you know, so I'm not really sure if it's worth my while to keep going or not. And this could be your energy, this could be the other person's energy. Take what resonates, you guys. But it's really like, you know, somebody is over here, especially with the Hermit right here, they're in their head thinking about and really contemplating, what do I want? Exactly where do I want to go with this? How do we want to proceed forward? And with spiritual understanding right here, I'm feeling that there is some like praying that's probably going on, some, you know, reaching out to those beyond yourself to get the guidance, not just, you know, from their intuition. You have to listen to your intuition, because they can't exactly get the guidance from just mentally, logically thinking it out. They're like, I need, you know, I need to think about it. I need to listen to my head. I need to listen to my heart, and I need to listen to just my gut and my intuition. And it feels like they're all fighting each other. And so that's why there's not really, that's why there's kind of this tension going on with like, do I continue? Do I not? Where do I go from here? And it's more just like them giving it to spirit and being like, here, you know, help me, you know, give me downloads to understand this. Because Archangel Raziel, I'm bringing you esoteric information and symbols and helping you understand spiritual truths. I actually want to read from the book for that. Archangel Raziel, let's see. What page is that? 59. All right. Your spiritual understanding is rising to another level as you open up to new ways of looking at life. Keep an open mind and let go of limited thinking and illusions. Pay attention to signs, information that comes to you three times or more. Notice geometric shapes and symbols in your physical and psychic vision. Know that your increased awareness may shift your relationships and career goals. I'll guide you through these changes so your life mirrors your inner experiences. So working with Archangel Raziel, as the wizard and alchemist of the Archangel realm, Raziel helps us understand ideas that defy normal logic. He expands and challenges everyday thinking in ways that ultimately have healing effects. If you hunger for deep spiritual understanding, ask Raziel to enter your dreams. Your soul travel with him to classrooms where he'll help you uncover truths and secrets. Upon awakening, you may not fully remember or understand Raziel's teachings, yet this knowledge is permanently embedded in your subconscious, where it guides you throughout each day. So, really what I'm getting here, okay, my parents are both here and they're loud. What I'm getting here is, as far as do they love you, do they care about you, there is this deep feeling of caring. There really, really is this deep feeling of caring and this need for union. Well, not this need, but this really big want for union, because, I mean, this card doesn't come out often. It really doesn't. And with all these other ones, it's more just like they're not sure maybe how you're feeling, if this is the other person's energy. They're not sure how you're feeling. They're not sure, you know, exactly what to do with this, because like, I feel like they are a very independent person, and so they're more badly in this, you know, do I choose myself or do I have faith and continue with them? And right now I feel like they're more giving it to God, giving it to spirit, and, you know, allowing themselves to listen to their intuition and how this is going to unfold right now. So that's group number one. It's probably not what you expected, but it really is that, honestly, it's a really good message that, you know, they're trying to trust, in something else rather than letting their 3D ego self take over and, you know, tell them exactly what it is or how it is, or, you know, they're allowing themselves to listen to spirit and their intuition, then, you know, allowing that ego to take over. So that's group number one. I'm moving on to group number two. This is the clear quartz pendant. All right, group number two. Let's see your tarot cards. We have Justice, Libra, the Emperor, Aries, and Strength, Leo. Wow. 3 major arcana for you guys. Okay. And we have Ishtar, boundaries. Love yourself enough to say no to others' demands on your time and energy. Magic circle, protection. And then life review, Archangel Jeremiel. Take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Interesting. Give me a second, guys, to just kind of look over the cards and get a feel for your energy. And I'm sorry if I am talking softly rather than usual, because both my parents decided to come home in the middle of my reading. So they're being loud out there. So, okay. The first thing I'm being drawn to is that we have Libra, Aries, and Leo. So we have 2 fire signs and an air sign here. So with the Emperor being right there in the middle, I'm very much feeling that this is probably a masculine that you're dealing with, because the Emperor is divine masculine in the tarot card deck. You know, this is somebody that takes control. This is somebody that knows what they want and will go for it. Now, being that they are an emperor, not a king or a knight, they are more mature. They are not, you know, fast to come in and fast to go out. That's a very impulsive knight trait. This is the emperor. This is somebody that has literally mastered all 4 kings. They've mastered their cups, their wands, their swords, and their pentacles. You know, this is somebody that's well manifested. And right now, I'm very much feeling that... it's really funny because I'm looking at him and he's looking at right here, he's looking right at the Justice card, which is that the Libra card. It's about balance, you know, and there may be something in his life that he's just, and I am saying, you know, but this is gender neutral. There's possibly some things in his life that he's like not sure of how, you know, how to get there yet. You know, there's some things that don't feel right, basically. You know, there's like missing pieces to the puzzle that it's like, okay, you know, even though I'm at this emperor status and I have all these things, you know, and on paper it looks great, there's something that's not being fulfilled in some way. And that's where this Justice card is coming in, because it's this balance. It's this, you know, the yin and the yang, finding that peace, you know, having it all on the outside, but at the same time having it all on the inside, you know, having the physical 10 of Pentacles and having the emotional 10 of Cups. And right now it feels like there might be this want for that balance with that Emperor, because they're not there yet, but they're looking at it and they're interested in something. I don't know, this could be specific if you are a Libra, Sun, Moon, Rising, or Venus, that this Emperor is very much drawn to you, because this is a very like enchanting type of card. She's very, very enchanting. I love the Libra card in this deck. And look at that, like her scales are unbalanced. They're not balanced, you know, and that's exactly what that is that he may even, you know, this Emperor may have like look towards others to find that missing piece within himself. And, you know, a lot of the time he got burned in it, you know, it didn't turn out well. And for some reason, though, I feel like with this connection, there's this intrigue that's kind of going on, this one. And it's like, I feel like, you know, it's like he's drawn to you, and it's like, you know, it's a very much, I hate saying Romeo and Juliet. I hate saying that. It's more like, he's like, what the fuck is this, you know? That's basically it. Because, like, with the string card right here, this is Leo energy. This is also see the infinity symbol on her sleeve. That is, you know, as above, so below, as within, so without, you know. And it's like that balance, too, that's coming to you. And it's like, you know, you're my other half, you're all this stuff and all that. That he's probably trying to find that within you. Not trying, no, that's not right. Not trying to find it within you, but there's something about you that draws him and intrigues him because he's not sure what he's dealing with. You know, because he's like, I've had all this stuff in the past, you know, so what is it about you that makes me feel this way? Because this is new. I don't know what to do. And it could be that there is this sense of boundaries being put up, this protection, you know, this needing to guard themselves, and to kind of like put up a wall, but like not because they're like, oh no, I can't have you, and you know, to keep you out. It's more to have the wall there for themselves. I got the vision of like, you know, a kid like peeking over a fence, like, hey, what you doing? You know, like peeking over a fence, like all you can see is like the eyes and above, you know, they're just like, they're kind of like, they're very curious, you know, and that's very much what's going on right now, is that this Emperor, you've piqued their curiosity. And with the life review right here, take inventory of your life and resolve to change or heal anything that is unbalanced. Anything that is unbalanced. There is this very much sense of unbalance that's going on. The sense of not knowing how to get things, you know, get things going in the right way, because this Emperor is having to now come back and really like, really figure out where that unbalance is coming from, where it's stemming from, because we have unbalance right here, and these scales are unbalanced, and this Emperor is just, you know, he's to a high enough vibration that it's going very well for him, and he's very well manifested. But with the Strength card right here, I feel like he's very much relying on his own raw strength to keep him going and to keep him balanced. Meanwhile, you know, he's feeling unbalanced emotionally, if that makes sense. Because there is this sense of just curiosity and not knowing what this is. And, you know, having a bit of guardedness to them, but at the same time, he's working on his life and figuring out what's kind of going on, and what, you know, where he's gone wrong, what's happened before that, you know, has caused him to get burned before. And they're telling me to draw some cards, so I'm going to draw for my Romance Angels card, my Romance Angels deck real quick for you guys. Spirit, tell me what's going on. Give me some cards for how this Emperor's feeling. What's going on with the Emperor? Alright, what's going on with this Emperor? Thank you. Heart-to-heart conversations. Honestly discuss your feelings with each other. Ooh, Oh, shit, that flew out. And keeping up in mind, your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Okay. Yep, this is exactly what's going on. So, and at the bottom of the deck is deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So, I am feeling definitely that in the past, this emperor has been burned. There has been a lot of fakeness going on with people that he's been involved with. There's been a lot of, you know, just backstabbing type energy, you know, just a lot of negative, low vibe stuff. And it's not okay. That's definitely not okay. But what they're feeling toward you is that there's this need and this want to really reach out and have these conversations and kind of be like, you know, even if you guys have not talked like that before, it's like reaching out and being like, hey, how are you? You know, want to go grab a cup of coffee or something? You know, want to grab a beer? Want to chill? You know, how you doing? Or just even having, you know, that type of just like innocent communication of just like, hey, what's up? You know, it's very much like it's almost, and it's very, it is very not emperor-like, you know, that it's like, it's this energy of like, this emperor is so well built, so in his own power, so confident, and yet it's like, hey, you wanna go grab coffee or something, you know, like that type of, you know, almost nervousness that is coming from this. And it's really cute, actually. And with keeping open mind, I do feel like this is where the infusion, the intrigue comes from, because you're not the usual type. You're not somebody that they're like, you know, that they swipe right on Tinder and be like, yeah, that's them. That fits my description, you know, my type and everything. They're like, this is different because this isn't physical, you know, even though, yes, it could be very physical, this attraction that they have, but at the same time, it's more, I'm feeling it's a lot more emotional, spiritual, and they're very much more soul connection, that they're like, I don't know what this is, and it's scary, but at the same time, I'm very curious, you know, like the kid poking his head over the fence. It's like, I don't know what this is, but I'm curious at the same time. So yes, that is you, group 2. Very much beautiful. Good luck with that, because that's very interesting. Very, very interesting. I really like that. All right, we're going to move on to group number 3. Hello, group number 3. How are you guys doing? This is the blue goldstone group. I love my blue goldstone. It's absolutely gorgeous. All right, group 3. Let's see what tarot cards you got. The 5 of Wands, the Knight of Wands, the Ace of Cups, and your oracle cards. Oof, we have Sedna, infinite supply. You are supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. Altar, dedication. Remember who you are. Archangel Michael, you are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. Wowza. Wowza, wowza, wowza. All right, I'm getting a couple different kind of messages right now of what's kind of going on, different energies. I will say, though, that Sedna, when I was originally shuffling my cards and getting this reading ready, this popped out. You know, like, this was the first card that flew out over, you know, and was like, boom, here I am. So, infinite supply, you're supplied for today and all of your tomorrows. This is saying that before we even get into the rest of these cards, I feel like this is more of a reminder for you guys that need it. No matter what this reading says, you are, you know, it does not mean that you are less worthy or more worthy or anything else of what is coming to you, okay? It does not mean that. It means that, you know, you're not lacking in any area. You are not... Basically, if you have a fear of, you know, things not turning out the way that you're expecting, understand that you are still supplied with whatever you need, physical, material, emotional, spiritual. You are supplied, and understand that. And no matter what level or what vibration you're at, you are constantly supplied with this. It is there for you. There is always stuff there for you. You are never alone. And I feel like some of you guys needed that for some reason. So there you go. And I'm sorry if I'm a little quieter in this video, you guys. My parents came home in the middle of my reading, so I'm just like, oh, that's great. But yeah. All right, give me a sec, you guys, to look at your cards and really kind of see what message is coming out, because when I laid them out, I got a couple different ones. Okay, so first off, I'm very much feeling that this is one of two things. This is definitely for an older relationship. Whether you have been in a relationship with this person and you guys are still together or whatever, or this is just a very old connection. This could mean in this lifetime. This could mean a different lifetime. Take what resonates. But I'm feeling that this is definitely an older connection. Because there's this like mystical sense of blossoming, and at the same time it's like blossoming and destruction, which is a very weird like pairing. Like, they just showed me the phoenix. So after destruction comes, rebirth, a renewal of everything, because this Five of Wands in this specific deck is very much... Five of Wands traditionally is like competition, having to fight for what you want, fighting against others. But in this deck, you see that he is like in fire and tender and stuff, and it's kind of like very warm, and meanwhile she is icy and cold. It's this very much like fire and ice opposites, just type energy. It's almost like, it's just like rubbing together. That it's very much, there's a lot of tension, it feels. But it's almost like we're moving this way from that to the Knight of Wands, which in itself is, a knight that has, in this one, it's a town that's burned down. It is, and she's standing there victorious, but it's not a happy victory, because the Knight of Wands is passionate. The Knight of Wands knows what they want and they will go get it. Yes, they are very impulsive, but I'm feeling that this is more charged from, this is a very much like, I know what I want, I'm gonna go get it, because I've seen hell and I'm done. Like, and I'm none. Like, I know what I want. Like, I will not stand here and leave that alone. I will go after it, And this is very much that type of like determined energy that comes from the Knight of Wands. I'm not feeling playboy, whatever. It's very much that I've been through the battle, I've been through this, and I'm done, and I'm leaving it with a brand new, fire under my ass. I am going for it. And what they're going for is the Ace of Cups. This is true love. This is filling your own cup. This is also self-love. For those that especially needed this to know, this is self-love. From the message at the beginning, that maybe this relationship did not work out and you're coming into your own. Like, do they love me? This is more like, love yourself. It's literally what they just told me. They're like, it's more just love yourself. Because yes, there is this, there's this dedication here of some kind. You basically, like, you've set up an altar. You have, you have a ritual. You have a routine. Maybe with this person that maybe you gotten divorced, or separated, or whatever it is. Maybe you have, you feel like you are bound to them in some way, and you feel like, you know, you just have an obligation kind of to be loyal to them. Meanwhile, it's not benefiting you, because it's time for you to start coming into your own. And with, especially right here, remember who you are, Archangel Michael. You are a powerful, loving, and creative child of God. You are very loved. And the fact that this is coming right under the Ace of Cups, the self-love card, it's time for you to come back into your own power and understand that whatever this is, it's your time to leave that behind. And I recommend calling on Archangel Michael to help you with that strength, help you with that determination moving on, because Archangel Michael will wrap you in his wings and assist you in that. I love Archangel Michael. He is very much the first archangel that I started working with. And so, as far as self-love and moving on from something like this, where there has been loss, there has been conflict, there has been a battle, I definitely recommend coming into that for yourself, because I feel like this group really needs that, you know. And of course, if it's not resonating for you guys, feel free to choose another deck. Feel free to choose another deck. But yeah, as far as do they love you, I think this is more of a self-love reading than anything. So that's group number 3. Thank you so much, you guys. I love that, and I wish you all the best on your journeys. Group number 4, Black Obsidian. How are you guys doing, group number 4? Just so you guys know, if I'm talking a little softer in this video, it is because both my parents have come home, and so I don't know why, like I just talk softer, you know, for whatever, I don't know, it happens. All right, so your tarot cards, we have the 5 of Swords, the World, the 4 of Pentacles, and we also have Solace, bodies of water. Spend time near water, such as a lake, river, or the ocean, to recharge your batteries. Air, imagination. And Angel Therapy, Archangel Raphael. Give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. All right. This group. All right, immediately off the bat, this feels like a group that has gone through some shit and has come out the other side, because with the World card being here, the World card is about endings, you know, cycles ending and cycles beginning, and it's a major arcana, so it's not just like, you know, oh, it's a number 10 or something, you know, whatever it is, you know, it's like a minor arcana card, you know, it's the major arcana of actually the cycles truly ending and beginning, you know, like the moon right here behind her. It's something that had to happen. Oh, excuse me. And it may have taken longer to happen than needed. I heard that, you know, it kind of may have taken a couple moon cycles or a few moon cycles to get through this, whatever it is, because the 5 of Swords is the 5 of Swords in the traditional tarot is, you know, the ending of a battle. You know, the battle is over, you might still have your guard up like she does. She still has, you know, a stake in her hand, of just, you know, I've seen some shit, I'm battle worn, and, you know, just don't fuck with me, because I'm still in that mindset, you know, of letting that stuff go, and I have not healed. I have just finished my battle, and I am trying to move on from there. Because the World can also be, you know, we have that time to heal, and especially with the moon right there, that whatever has happened, you know, it's over and done with. This is what I'm getting. And for those of you that really connect with water, especially, get out in nature. Get out in nature, go to some water, take a shower, wash your hands, get some water, because it will help to cleanse that away. especially just taking a shower. It's, man, like after having like something very emotionally draining happen to you, a shower is so cleansing. Just the water in itself, it's therapeutic. It helps to just release everything. And as I say therapeutic, we have angel therapy right here. Give your cares and worries to us angels and allow us to take your burdens. So definitely call on Archangel Raphael. I know Archangel Ariel and I believe Haniel also are very good with helping to heal, especially Archangel Raphael. Helping to heal those wounds, those burdens, those, those negative energies that are still stuck on you from past relationships. Now it's like, do they care about you? Do they love you? I feel like with the Four of Pentacles right here, there's still this bit of holding on, whether it be you or the other person. There's still this bit of wanting to hold on because you're not yet ready to release them, or they're not yet ready to release you. But it's really saying that this cycle has come to an end, because we have air, imagination with the Four of Pentacles here, that want to be like, no, maybe we can, fix it out and everything. I'm feeling that this is an illusion. And with the moon right back here being very strong and prevalent in this reading, the moon is also about illusions, shadows, listening to your intuition. And really, I feel like you guys, your intuition is telling you that it's over. And maybe some of you or the other person, whatever, take what resonates, isn't quite ready to admit that. But there is this sense of, it's kind of like, is it really over? And with the world here, it is over, but this Four of Pentacles energy still does need to be worked through and healed, because, you can't hold on to that stuff. You have to be able to release it and move on. Because if it is yours, if they're yours and you guys are meant to come back together, then you will come back together. Okay? These readings have kind of just been kind of heavy, but it's okay. It really is okay, because it's all about the healing process, you guys. It really, really is. It's about the healing process. So I'm going to actually, for you guys, I'm going to pull some Romance Angels Oracle cards. I feel like you guys need some. Yeah, I really feel like you guys need some. Get some cards, please, Spirit, for this group. Thank you. Flew out. Yeah, past life relationship. You have known each other before. Yeah, this is definitely a deep connection. But at this time, it still feels like at least this part of the relationship and the dynamic had to end. There has to be this level of releasing. Okay, hold on. Passion. Allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. And let your friends help you. Ask for and accept support from others. And express your love. Go ahead and make the romantic gesture. Okay. Okay, this is what they're saying. This is definitely a very strong connection, for sure. This is a very strong connection. And this was not fun to, end. This was not fun to come to an end. And if it's not resonating for you guys, click off and find another one. It's okay. You have to allow your heart and soul to sing with joy. Allow it to, and really this is what's saying to me, is allow your heart to find passion within others too. Allow your heart to be able to find that love and that connection with others, because there's not just one person within this lifetime that we can connect with. There's not just one soulmate that we connect with within a lifetime. Okay? And I'm really feeling that there is this need, this want to express yourself to this person, especially with this Four of Pentacles and this connection is that it's like there's still this residual, you know, passion and want to express that. But and again, the world card is peeking ahead over here. It's like, hi, yeah, well, you might want this, but you know, it's time to move on, really, is what's coming to me. But really, this right here, let your friends help you. Reach out, ask for others for help, talk to people about it, whether it be a counselor, a trusted friend, a mentor, a parent, a sibling, or even, you know, just praying about it, talking to, you know, if you guys are religious, going to somebody that you trust spiritually to talk about, or even just praying about it. Whatever it is, however you would be able to heal yourself, you know, to be able to work through it, because I'm not saying that this could never happen again and it's time to move on completely. It's just what's coming through right now. Now it doesn't, you know, it just means that this cycle that you have been in is over. It's completed. And there may be this time of healing and, you know, staying away from each other and having to heal, because you can't just go back to each other when you're both healed and broken still, because you will make it worse. You know, you have to rebuild yourself back up. Now, at that point, whether they come back into your life then is, you know, that's up to you guys. You know, you have free will. That is up to you. But as of right now, this cycle and that you guys have been through is over. So that is you guys. I'm gonna pull one more on the top. Deception. Someone is wearing a false self mask in this relationship. So yeah, someone has definitely not been on the up and up about stuff, but made me look at this little cherub over here removing the mask of this person. So masks are going to be coming off. They're not going to be right away. You know, they're probably not going to be right away, but it's going to take time for them to remove that and move on from it, because you guys all deserve happiness, you know. So thank you so much for everybody for watching these, you know, watching this reading. Please like, comment, share, and subscribe. I love you all. Thank you so much. Namaste. Have a good one, guys.